Point Break, which is just such a fantastic, a lot of stunts in that. I mean, that was an intense stunt movie, right?
Yeah, I mean, that was actually probably my big break for doing action films. And it was the first time that I got into, like, training for a role, you know, lifting the weights, running, learning the weapons, some skydiving. So that was really my introduction, and then, you know, and also I got to work with Patrick Swayze, you know, who's a legend, and oh yeah, there we are.
But don't they have stunt people that can do
Well, you know
that?
what's cool is that Patrick actually started jumping, or he trained, and then he kept diving while we were filming. And eventually the production had to, like, give him a cease and desist.
You mean he was diving for fun?
He was diving for fun.
Recreational?
Yeah, he was playing a character named Bodie, and he was like the leader of this, you know, bank robbing tribe. And then he got the other actors, so they all started jumping out of planes while they were filming, and production was like, what are you guys doing? And Patrick is like, I'm just jumping out of planes, and so they stopped him.
It's just for make-believe we want you to do this.
No, Patrick was a leader, man. And then at the end of the filming, Patrick and the director, Catherine Bigelow, got a cameraman, and then he jumped out of the plane. And then when you see him doing all the flips in the sky, that's all him. And then for me, I just jumped out once.
That's enough. Once is enough.
Smart.
Yeah.
No, well, I figured that was what my path was.
What was the feeling like when you jumped out of the plane?
You know, the best part is when they're like 1, 2, 3, and then you leap out.
Yeah?
For me, that was the best.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems like the worst part.
No, that's the best part. That's the best part.
I mean, obviously, you're not tied to anybody.
Yeah, I got to jump solo because I did like the advance. Yeah, I didn't do tandem. I jumped at 12.5.
12.5.
Yeah, and so that was the best part.
12.5.
I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I.
Sounds deadly.
12,500 feet above the earth. You leap out of the plane with a pack on your back.
But how do you know
pull a handle.
How do you know when to pull the...
Well, that was the fun part, is because I was like, I jumped out, and then I started, like, looking around. And I was hanging out, and then you jump with 2 jump masters, and I look over, and he's looking at me, and he's like, and he's looking at his clock, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm hanging out, and then I look over, and he's like,
it's time.
Yeah. On my first jumps, because I started just to look around, and then I got the memo and was like, oh yeah, and then I had a blank moment. I was like, okay, oh yeah, right.
I would have pulled my chute in the plane. That's how afraid of that I am.
No, it's fantastic.
Really?
You must do it. Yes.